Hi everyone, my name is Pinto Kali. I'm one of the pastors at Nairobi Baptist Church, and just want to share briefly from Philippians chapter 1, verse 15 to 18. Proclamation, our motive matters. In every area of life, you and I know that people do things for different reasons. When it comes to good deeds, it's even more obvious. People do very interesting things when they believe that they can gain something out of their good deeds. And these kind of things don't necessarily have to be what we see in the media or what is covered by journalists. These are things that happen even in the family, the church, the work, and the local community settings. Let's see what we can learn about the best reason for what we do, because our motive matters. Philippians chapter 1, 15 to 18. It is true some preach Christ out of envy and rivalry, but others out of goodwill. The latter do so out of love, knowing that I was put here for the defense of the gospel. The former preach Christ out of selfish ambition, not sincerely, supposing they can stir up trouble for me while I'm in chains. But what does it matter? The important thing is that in every way, whether from false motives or true, Christ is preached, and because of this, I rejoice. Yes, and I will continue to rejoice. Paul is rejoicing because the gospel is preached, even though some of those who are preaching have the wrong motive and they're looking for personal benefit, and some to cause problems for Paul. As strange as that sounds, these people are doing something good for the wrong reason, so that somebody else suffers. Please note, these preachers are not preaching a false message. They are preaching the true gospel, but then for the wrong reasons. Such people do not value other people. Such people do not even value the grace and the mercy of Christ that calls us to preach. The only value that they have is for themselves and what they can gain or profit from preaching the good news. But notice that Paul does not engage with these preachers. He's talking to the faithful, and he is not attacking these preachers or bringing them down. He chooses to focus on the reality that the message is preached, whatever the motive is. What then does this mean for us? Like Paul, you and I should focus on what is important. And I'd like us to pick just two things from this brief passage. The first thing is, let us not waste our time and our energy looking for or attacking people who do good things for bad or wrong reasons. Not only is God very able of dealing with such people, Scripture teaches what will happen to them. Matthew 7, 22 to 23 puts it this way. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons, and in your name perform many miracles? Then Jesus said, I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers. So let's not focus on such people. God has that sorted out. You and I should instead focus on the people that we can change, and that is ourselves. Secondly, let's follow the example of Paul. Do good things for the right reasons, out of love for Christ and love for humanity. Nothing more and nothing less. Even if you and I end up suffering because we're sharing the gospel out of love for Christ, in the end we will benefit. An eternal reward has already been prepared for us, as we learn from Matthew 5, verse 12, where it says, rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who are before you. Matthew 6 teaches us that the rewards or the treasures of this earth can be stolen, they can decay, or they can lose value during a national or international crisis. But heavenly rewards are eternal, guaranteed by Christ himself. So there's no reward on earth, whether it's fame or wealth, status or worldly pleasures, that can match the rewards that Jesus has in store for the faithful, for those who do things for the right reason, out of love for Christ. And this is not just a message for preachers, It's for all of us, because all of our life is the message of the gospel. What we say and what we do, everywhere we are, everywhere we go, with whoever we are, at whatever time. Let us choose to be those who do the right thing for the right reason. The Lord bless you.